So the next segment is about how to actually start. So there are 3 steps. The first step is to register. So on screen now, you can see the QR code. I will also invite Minnie to actually share in the chat group the SJI. So what happened is this year God has blessed us with 5 gentlemen from St. Joseph SJI. And what they did was that they actually created together with us this website that actually have a PDF step-by-step guide as well as video guide. So this guide is wonderful through that link. There's also going through the step, which is step 1 to register. So registration will take about 1 to 2 minutes because it's only 5 questions inside there. So if you would like to register tonight, we welcome you to do that. So this is just a screen grab of what you will see when you go into the information guide, the SJI together partnership with us that created this website. So please use this website should you want to kind of like find out more about creating as well as the various edits that you can do to your virtual team. Like for example, you may start today by having the standard campaign story, but perhaps the Lord download a certain idea and you would like to do it with a family. You're most welcome to go back to your virtual team to actually edit your campaign story. That is something that is definitely doable in giving.sg. And within this guide, there's also how to edit your team. There's a video on it as well. So step number 2 is to actually sign up for those who are doing virtual team for your very first time. So if let's say you have never been onto a giving.sg website, yeah, under the SJI link, the website I just mentioned, there is actually 2 buttons. One button is that you have not created before, and the other one is you have created before. So for those who have not created, you can actually press sign up, and then you will actually come to this screen that will ask you to sign up. The step is to remember you are signing up as an individual. Okay, so upon signing up, then they will go into the next screen. Is step by step. Okay, so I will go to the next step. But for those who have already have a login with us, you can go ahead and log in. For those who have already got an account with giving.sg. So when you go in sign up page, you can see you can put in your name, your email, and your password. Please note that password, they need to have alphabet as well as numeric. Then you press sign up. That is for those who have first time in giving.sg. Then you can sign up an account with giving.sg. So when you already have an account with giving.sg and you already log in, you can create. Okay, so creating, you can, if you're within the resource website, you can actually search Reach E-Flag Day 2022. When you're in the, you can see the beside the sign up login, there's a shopping cart as well as a search. Yeah, you can search Reach E-Flag Day 2022. Then you will see the one that I circled, which is with the 25,190. Yeah, maybe now a little bit more already because I screen grabbed this earlier. Yeah, so this is the one that you should click. Okay, when you click on this campaign, which is the mother campaign, yeah, the target is 200,000. Currently we achieve 30%, 13%. So we need all help and support. So when you click that, you will come to this page. And then what you do is that you will actually press fundraise now under donate today. That is the button. Don't click on other fundraise now. Click on this one, the one that is circled in blue color. So you press fundraise now. Okay. So when you press fundraise now, the next that will bring you is that you will confirm that you can see for campaign Reach E-Flag Day 2022. If for some reason you do not see this Reach E-Flag Day 2022, don't worry. At the end of the session, we can come in and support you. But these are the steps. Okay, then after seeing for campaign Reach E-Flag Day 2022, there's my campaign story. That is when there's the first one is campaign title. Campaign title, you can put Reach E-Flag Day 2022 dash your name, so that we can identify that this is your teen. And it also gives confidence to your family and friends when you reach out to them that this is your teen that you are you have created. Okay, so before I go further, for the campaign story, we actually have a template that we created to facilitate ease of opening of this teen. So the first question that they ask is campaign title. You key in your name. The next one, they'll ask you for the target, the goal that you want to set to raise. Just key an amount that you are comfortable, and note that there is no pressure at all that you must hit. Let's say you put an amount, and let's say it was not raised to that amount. It's okay. It's all right. There's no there's no like oh, I must hit my target. No, but you put in an amount that you're most comfortable with. Okay, yeah. Then when you after putting in the amount, then they will ask you for the campaign story, where Minnie will give you a template that which serves. Earlier on I presented, you can use that as a template to put in under campaign story. Yeah, then you will come to the date, so you can put today's date. The end date is the end of campaign, which is 30th of September. Okay, then after that they will ask you, they will actually have this called generate default URL. So you press that button. If you are already following the steps to create, you press the generate your URL, generate URL. Then after that, when the generate URL popped up, you can press next. And when you go to the next page, you will say, I'm happy for the charity to contact me. Just tick that box, confirm submission. And that's all. That you are done. You have already created the team. Yeah. So these are the steps. I'm just briefly walking through the steps, but happy to stay back at the end of the session to address any questions. Yeah. So this is an announcement from giving.sg. It had hit news, especially earlier this year, on phishing. So I find that it is very important for us to also flag the importance of safety online. Okay, so we want to highlight that we have written to giving.sg, and they replied that to rest assured that the giving.sg database has not been compromised, and they are also working on maintaining the security processes. And giving.sg will never ask for your credit card or any other confidential information over email. To further protect ourselves online, do not key personal details into unverified web pages. Do not reveal your login or card details to anyone. Do not click on links or attachments from senders that you do not recognize. Double check the URL carefully. Ensure you're accessing the secure giving.sg website. Hover your mouse over hyperlinks to see if they actually lead to a genuine website. Take note of spelling errors and typos in the email and website. When scanning QR codes, be alert and check the URL carefully to ensure that you're not directed to a malicious site. Never authorize a transaction or login unless you have verified the above. And giving.sg is also putting a statement. Should we receive any suspicious email or have any question on cybersecurity, they actually have this hello@giving.sg. Okay. this is a WhatsApp message that we find that it is important to personalize when we create our virtual team. When we reach out to our family and friends, let's keep our conversation a bit more personal, like hi John, or hello, hey brother, appreciate your support, to reach community services. And then that is just some information for sharing. And with your donation, Rich can continue to bless the least, the lost, and the lonely. And put in the link that in the URL they will give you a link, so that is your unique URL. And when your family and friends donate to that link, you will see the donation in your team going up. Yeah, donations of $20 and above are eligible for a 250% tax deduction. Yeah, and there's also a dollar-for-dollar matching grant. So every let's say your friend donate $20, so to reach it is actually $40, because we receive tote board grant. So this is really wonderful. Yeah, one thing I need to highlight is that for donors, they also need to create an account, like what you just did, which is just name, email, put a password. So this is one step that donors need to take to bless the service, to bless this whole e-flag day in a sense. Yeah, so I just want to share this. And also another thing to highlight is that this is giving.sg platform. So the minimum donation within the giving.sg platform is $10. Yeah, I think that being said, actually I'm quite ahead of time. Yeah, so and is there any question at the moment that I can help to address?
Yes, this is William here. May I ask a question regarding the tax deduction? So I understand that in order to qualify for a tax deduction, the donor must give the IC number. So how secure is the IC number protected in this online environment?
Okay, good question. So within the donation, okay, this is under giving.sg already. It is very secured because giving.sg, they actually have applied various protection on their website under their payment gateway. Okay, so under the payment gateway, only in that payment gateway, when they ask for your name, your IC, and they will also ask you for contact, so that if anything they need to contact you. So we just need that information key in. Giving.sg, put it this way, is a very secure website. And so far, we run this campaign, we have not received any breach pertaining to the security of IC being collected for this tax reduction purposes. I'm not too sure, have I answered your question sufficiently?
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, so the message about the safety features of not clicking on link, all this will be made available to the donors?
To the donors, okay, under the giving.sg, they put the announcement. They have a shorter form of so-called information about it, but we can actually share the information across to this group if you would like the various steps. I can because this session is being recorded. Yeah, so we after this session, perhaps we can also share the recording plus the slides across. Do you think that would help?
Yep. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Are there questions on the chat? Is it? Let me see.
Shan, probably just want to add a little bit more context,
yes,
so that we can help the leaders to explain a little bit more.
Yes.
Okay, I can't, we can't say 100% is secure, but the comfort that we can give to anybody that asks the question, right? So Brother William is I think we can articulate that the government, or through NCSS, has selected about four of such platform, right? So the selection criteria is rather stringent in terms of having the server being locally, not overseas. This is just one of the criteria, and also all the security features and everything. So I don't have the details of what do they what is the measurement criteria, but okay, this is giving out SG is actually through NVPC, right? And they are almost like a step board lah. So that's as much of the assurance that we can give to whoever that asked the question, right? This is something that was shortlisted, right? Giving.sg is shortlisted as one of the 4 government-supported donation platform. Yeah. So any other outside of the 4, then no guarantee lah. So the other 3, I think is Ray of Hope, Give Asia, and one more. I think I've forgotten the name. There's actually 4. Yeah.
Thank you, Michael.
Hi, Shanshan.
Yes.
I heard just now you were saying that the donor has got to also create an account. Is that my understanding?
That's right. You have the right understanding. For donors to your team, your donors need to have a giving.sg account before they can donate to your team.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for that question.